I can just block this in and make it more or less safe tonight and just work on through the night. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I've got plenty of wood. Might as well take this out. It's going to be in the way anyway. I think you can chop wood from further away now. That seems to be going further up. Alrighty, where were we? Let's see, did I bring a workbench with me? No, I did not. So I'm going to bring this workbench up here down. Hello, Mr. Chicken. I hear you somewhere. And we'll just make us a little temporary base right down here. If I remember correctly, I can block all this in or leave it open to make the because the spawner is only going to look at this level and the level above and the level below in the 8x8 area to see if it can spawn a zombie or not. And then I'll take out one level below here to put water, and we will call it good. Let's see which direction is spawn is over that direction. So I will probably take everything, well, hello. Didn't even see that over there. I was coming down this way. Yeah, I'll probably take everything over this direction so it's closer to the spawn. Alright, back to digging. Okay, I hear what I think is an Enderman out there somewhere. Yeah, I don't care much for Endermen. They've made them scarier. But I did discover that they are still susceptible to water, even though they will teleport themselves out. So I am going to try my little trick that I came up with of pouring a bucket of water under my feet before I attack an Enderman, and thinking that maybe he will take a few points of damage before teleporting away. And then he will either be, what's the word I'm looking for? He'll either forget about me because he's been damaged by the water, or he will try to teleport back to me, in which case he will just damage himself in the water again. And while I will not get any experience that way, I think I will get some Ender Eyes. Alrighty, did I bring enough cobble to completely... Yeah, I think I brought enough cobble to completely close this in. And I should have completely closed this in before I dug out the floor here. Better not leave any openings up there. Something bad could spawn up there. Spiders or something. I just got pushed by something, and I bet it was a zombie. I bet the zombie spawned and then saw that it was too bright and immediately disappeared. Yet it still pushed me around. I saw that quite a few times when I was trying to make that double skeleton spawner trap, and could not figure it out, but I just figured it out. So now, let's see, which side did I say I wanted this on? Over at this corner here would be the, yeah, I think over here at this corner. Alrighty. Now, did I bring 2 buckets of water with me? Yes, I did. Good. Let's Make an infinite spring right over here. Alright, if I've done this correctly, the water placed along that edge will flow all the way over to here, and water placed here will flow all the way over to here. So any zombies that spawn in here will be pushed over to this and then down to here. But we're not quite ready to do that yet. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. I want the collection area to be up near the surface, so as not to have to go down deep below the spawner to collect the experience. Let me think on that. I'll get back with you. Stand by.
Ezweb entered channel.
I'm back.
So I see. Welcome.
And I just made me a new texture pack that has clear glass instead of the splotches of white in the middle of it. Yay.
Okay. Hold on a second while I change some settings. Okay, I'm back. I had Fraps set to record everything I said while you were gone, and I didn't want us to get feedback or something.
Gotcha. So where's this zombie spawner that Dustin was talking about that's over here somewhere?
The one I found is at -166, 400. And I've about got it, well, I won't say finished, but I'm working on it.
Gotcha. Sweet. Do we want to tunnel to that one too?
We can. It's pretty close to the surface, but I'm making it overly complicated.
You're making it so that we can kill them with weapons?
Yeah, I'm dropping them down about 20 blocks and then bringing them back up to the surface near the spawner.
Ah, okay, good. So they're going to be a one-hit kill, maybe without a sword even?
I don't know. We're gonna try to find out.
Very cool. What's the Y coordinate of where you're planning on having the collection point or the kill point?
It'll be up near the surface somewhere. I'd planned to drop them down, but then I realized that I have to drop them so far they'll be out of range of the spawner.
Gotcha. Well, if you drop them... Oh, yeah. Guess you have to be within 16 blocks, don't you? I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and if I take them up and then drop them down, then since it's so close to the surface, I'll have to build a big ugly thing up into the sky.
You said -166 and 400?
Yeah, there should be a torch or two up there. Dang it. I dug all the way back up with the water chute and I took it in the wrong direction.
Ouch. Are you bringing them all the way to the surface?
Yeah, or at least pretty darn close.
Well, I've got a tunnel from our base to a couple blocks below the surface to -66x 400z.
That's -166.
Okay, so I need to dig another tunnel then. Easy enough. Sadly, the spawn protection area is right where we need to build a tunnel, so I have to go around it. So this might be one of the good candidates for a rail line. So that's pretty far away.
Yeah, it is pretty far. I thought I'd found it like 3 times before I actually did.
Creeper.
I was about to say, are you getting close?
Yes. Dug into a cave, and there was a creeper there to greet me. I dug into a furnace. Must mean I'm close. Oh, I see the spawner. Okay. Where are you planning on putting the entrance here?
Well, over on this side, but I'm past you now, or you're there. Stop digging, look around till you see me.
Yeah, I see you, but you're over to... Yeah. So where should I take this tunnel now? To the right?
Well, come over here and see what I've done, and I tell you what, maybe just leave it where you're at. I'll just take it there. I was planning to bring him to about where you're standing, but I can take him the other direction just as easy.
No, that's fine. I don't want to dig into what you've built over here, though. Got to make sure we're within 16 of it. Okay, I'm going to run back and start laying down some tracks.
Okay, the stifled scream will mean that I've tested it and found that I've messed something up.
I'll have to make a bunch of levers, too, to power these tracks. And it seemed like they changed it. I'd been doing every 30, I think a powered track every 30 on flat ground. But on my my server, it seemed like that was, after this patch, was not taking us at full speed.
I'll have to check the wiki. I think I was putting one every 16 or 24, but that's probably overkill. I think I've got an Enderman teleporting around above me in the rain.
Nice.
Hello there, folks. This is Uncle Troy with a little after-the-fact voiceover action. I didn't show a whole lot of details of the water ladder and drowning field and everything else involved in this zombie experience grinder trap because it was pretty much useless. It failed. It did not function as intended, however you want to say that. But I did put a lot of effort into it, so I wanted to you to at least know that I was trying. I believe I've spent I'm going to say half an hour working on this, digging and redigging and changing water streams and whatnot, and just basically did not work the way it was intended. The zombies falling down, which even here, as you can see, they can't fall down because I forgot and left that block in place. The monsters falling down had to fall into water for my water ladder to work. You know, I needed an extra water stream to push them over into the ladder to bring them back up. And unfortunately, this meant that because they fell in water, they did not take as much damage as they would have if they had fallen on the, say, cobblestone. And secondly, for some reason, they did not always take the same amount of damage. But as you can see, the zombies were supposed to fall down there. They would take a water ladder over to the side, or excuse me, a water stream would push them over into a water ladder over to the side, to the right here, where they would come up. See there, I left some open areas. Anyway, the zombies would be pushed over to the right there. They would come out in that hallway. I think I'm going over there now. And then they would eventually be pushed up here to where supposedly you smack them once and take them out and gather their experience. But instead, they just kind of spaced out, went around, just generally caused bad things to happen. And unfortunately, I never quite got it right. I could never find a place set up just right to where I could strike them and they could not strike me. I never got them down to just one hit with the sword. It was just a general failure all around. About the only good thing about this was that cute little water stream would bring the experience orbs to you faster. But as I said, overall it was a failure. I ended up ripping out a lot of this and redoing it. But I figured just, you know, for the sake of history, for the sake of posterity, whatever, wanted to show you all, you know, some of the effort that I made. Oh, and I need to take a moment to welcome our newest subscriber, Xenical, Enical, Skenical, I think it's Xenical, which brings our number of subscribers up to 33. Welcome, Xenical. Since your YouTube page says you're living in France, I'm going to say bonjour and merci beaucoup for subscribing. And yes, I know my French is terrible. Anyway, that brings our number of subscribers up to 33, and I just wanted to say thank you to everybody, or merci beaucoup, and I really appreciate y'all. Okay, well, this ends this episode of Failing with Uncle Troy. Tune in next time when I won't suck quite so badly. This is Uncle Troy signing off. Please have a good night.